Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazine. Oh boy, audiences, buckle your seatbelt. You're in for an amazing ride on the terrific film called The Trial of the Chicago Seven. And the writer-director is here with us, Aaron Sorkin. Aaron, there have been a lot of incidences that have happened in history. Why this particular one did you want to examine?
There are a lot of incidences that have happened in history that are worth examining, and this is one of them. I thought, this whole process started in 2006, 14 years ago. And I thought it was relevant then. I thought it was relevant when I was writing it. I thought it was relevant when we were making it last winter in Chicago and New Jersey. But in my wildest dreams, I never imagined that it would be as relevant as it is right now. That somehow we have been on a 14-year collision course with history. And here comes the collision. Once again, protesters are clashing with law enforcement in the street, tear gas, nightsticks. Once again, there's an extremely polarized country and dissent is being demonized. Once again, the attorney general, the top law enforcement officer in the land, has become a political operative of the president and is sort of shaping the law to suit whatever pleases the guy he's trying to please. And once again, Americans by the millions are taking to the street.
I want to ask you, because obviously, if I want to kind of put you with the analogy of a coach of a sports team, you've assembled an all-star team, but you have to make sure each one has their kind of chance at bat or their moment. How creatively interesting was that for you to navigate?
It was very creatively interesting. First of all, in terms of everybody having their moment, their turn at bat, as you put it, that was that was the screenplay's job to do that, and I wasn't thinking to myself, "Gee, everybody needs a moment." It just kind of happened that way. Once it was cast, my concern as the director was making sure everybody was in the same movie and making sure everybody was happy all day, because many of these actors in this cast are used to starring in their own movies where every day it's their moment that's on screen. None of those things were a problem, it turned out. First of all, everybody understood they were in an ensemble and they were there for the other actor when it was their big day. And yes, the actors have different styles, but they somehow all came to the same place. And I think I used this metaphor with you before, but coming to work in the morning, I felt like somebody was tossing me the keys to a Formula One race car. And all I had to do was not put the car in the wall, and this cast was going to win the race.
Because it's based on an incident that really happened, there are legal documents that showcase or the transcripts of what happened. Some of the people involved were still alive when you were writing this. How much did you have to navigate between not being a documentary, but being a feature film and telling the truth, but having dramatic license?
That's a line I've had to walk several times before in some other nonfiction that I've written. The Social Network, Moneyball, Steve Jobs. And there are some, what's important to me is not perverting the important truth. If the character was left-handed and the actor was right-handed, I don't care. I told the entire cast, I am not looking for a physical or vocal impersonation of any of these characters. In the case of Abbie Hoffman, yes, he had a kind of iconic look, and that Abbie Hoffman Boston accent that he has, it's really an Abbie accent. No one in Boston talks like that. It's a combination of Boston and Brooklyn. And that we would need that from Abbie. But for the rest of them, these characters, they're not Elvis. We don't really know what David Dellinger looked like or sounded like. We're fine with John Carroll Lynch. It was the bigger reality that I was looking for. So, but there were certain things that were off limits. There were certain things that were sacred. Bobby Seale's objections. in the courtroom, right from the transcript, as well as Judge Hoffman's responses to his objections. And of course, the big moment when the judge has Bobby hauled off to get bound and gagged. I didn't mess at all with that from the trial transcript. The rest, you keep the larger truth of the scene, but it's got to be a movie scene. Your first responsibility is simply the storytelling. That's all. It's the rules of drama. It's the same responsibility that you have when you're writing nonfiction, when you're writing A Few Good Men or The American President of the West Wing or something.
Well, Aaron Sorkin, thank you so much. The movie.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
This is Scott Orlin. Until next time.